Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 353 and the long awaited 2020-21. The cup break is finally here. This is the mixer that's got a box of Series 1 and Series 2 retail, each from 2020, 2021, and 21-22. And obviously we're finishing off with the cup. I mean, singleton. We just chose it from the case as well. So Twitch chat chose box number 3. And yeah, let's get started. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Whoever you line up with is who you get. There were, at last check, 11 spots left in the half case break of the cup. It'll be from 3 of the same case as this one as well. So here we go. Good luck, everyone. Did I not update the... Why did I call this OPG Platinum Inner when it is clearly the cup? Cup mixer. There we go. That's better. That is better. Here we go. All right. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Again, they're in the break notes as well. Like just the information on random. Some like minor things with the cup is that this is the year that Extended had the rookie up, or like not the rookie updates, the All-Star game base. So if we do pull one of the plate booklets, it will go to the actual team that All-Star, like that player played in that All-Star game. So here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Good luck. Once, twice, third time. Lawrence on top, Andy on the bottom. There we go. And then teams. 3 times. And no Seattle. If we do pull a Seattle Kraken card, that's only going to be from the Series 2 retail box from 2021-22. They'll be randomed at the end of the break. So once, twice, third time. Washington on top, Detroit on the bottom. Here we go. All right, Lawrence, you've got Washington, Kevin with the Avs, Stan with LA, Steven with the Blue Jackets, Johnny with the Canucks, Andrew with the Habs, Eric with the Flames, Tim with the Ducks, Steven, you've got the Predators, Johnny with the Sabres, Kirsten with the Bruins, Kevin with the Maple Leafs, Michael with the Islanders, Dennis with the Tampa Bay Lightning, Christopher, you've got the Ottawa Senators, Jonathan with the Dallas Stars. I would say Dallas is the top team in the cup personally. Marshall with the Rangers, another really strong team in the cup because of Laugh. Actually, that's like 3 of the best rookie teams right there. Lawrence, you've got the Carolina Hurricanes. Raymond, you've got the Pittsburgh Penguins. Lawrence with the Devils. Dennis with the Sharks. Ken with the Blues. Pierre Benoit with the Flyers. Kiefer with the Oilers. Reginald with the Coyotes. Graham with Chicago. Bill with the Jets, Daryl with the Vegas Golden Knights, Jonathan with the Minnesota Wild, Kiefer with the Panthers, and Andy, you've got Detroit. So there are your teams. Let me get them into the team viewer here. I'm just going to do a good double check, make sure it's all correct. But yeah. So far, I mean, the biggest stuff out of the cup that like the biggest news pieces has been the 2 rookie patch autos with wait, did you get the Stars and the Wild? Oh my gosh, that is a random and a half. Yeah. But yeah, the biggest talking point out of the cup is the sticker autos for Kaprizov and for Sorokin, I think. So I put a poll on my own Twitter yesterday, but it was kind of like, what would you prefer, the Premier RPAs or the Cup RPAs? And I think it was like there were about 10 people who didn't have a preference. It was like about 60% to 30% in favor of the Premier RPAs just because they're hard signed. So interesting to note. And I think the Premier rookie patch autos are actually like undervalued. That didn't save properly. Let me get this saving properly here. PNG. Team viewer live. There we go. Yeah. The one thing with the cup is that at the end of the day, the 6 teams that hit out of that, you could have the team with the absolute worst like odds, which I would say Boston is one of those teams. They don't have a ton. But like they can have a pretty heavy hit. So it's if you hit the right card, right? There's obviously teams you'd rather have, but in a single tin, like it's kind of like you hope to get a good team and then you just hope to hit a card. So I don't know why I switched off of the team view there so quickly. Sorry. We'll get to that, but if I don't see any trades, we'll get started here. I don't think a lot of people are going to trade. Definitely know Dallas and Minnesota aren't getting traded, so here we go. We'll get the packs out, and then once the packs are out, like once we rip into the first pack, we will get started. So yeah, we'll probably do one more break like this, around this kind of price point with the cup in it. Maybe switch up the types of boxes that are in it a little bit. But I like this as a kind of like, hey, you got some fallback options with some young guns. Like if we hit a good young gun, the teams that have the good rookies are going to be happy. And then you have, your high end shot with the cup. So I like the mix quite a bit. It keeps it kind of a little bit more like, you're able to get into it if you don't have the money to like get in on a full case of the cup type of thing. So, and it has some value in it. All right. I don't see anything on the trade front. Let's get started. Here we go. We're going to rip and stack the base because that is generally the best way. And as a reminder, everything from the cup ships. I know most of the listings, I think I made sure I clarified that like the cup base ship, but from all of any break that's got like premium base cards, so like Stature, Premier, Ultimate, the Cup, like those types of products, like they'll ship. Try to be pretty generous with that too. So, and again, technically the base are inserts because they are numbered. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've opened up even like 2021 Series 1 and Series 2. So, hopefully we get something spicy. I guess Robertson's the top young gun to get. A laugh wouldn't be bad, but last pack. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. And hopefully we can hit something sick for like as many people as possible. That's kind of what I always like to do. All right, starting off, I think we got a base pack. Yep, base pack. Reminder, there's a lot of base packs in Series 1, so. Jersey of Oliver Ekman-Larsson for the Coyotes. Coyotes with the first hit on the board, and it's a jersey card of Ekman-Larsson. Eric Staal for the Wild on the canvas. Reed Duke for Vegas on the Young Guns. Max Pacioretty for Vegas on the portraits. 7, 8. That is a base pack. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's another base pack. 6. Ustimenko for the Flyers on the Young Guns. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shabbat for the Senators on the canvas. Ben Bishop for the Stars on the Dazzlers. Tyler Benson for the Oilers on the rookie portraits. Gustav Lindstrom for the Red Wings on the Young Guns. So 3 Young Guns, or regular amount of portraits and stuff. So far, pretty typical retail box. Pretty standard. Series 2 retail is always my favorite. Again, I'll always say, like, if you're looking for a value product, Series 2 retail is one of the best. Especially if there's a good Young Gun crop. Because you get lots of little inserts, the OPC rookie updates, especially if the OPC rookie updates are good. Ironically, this year's Series 2 isn't going to be as strong in that regard, because typically, like, you know, Shane Wright, Slafkovsky wouldn't be in the base set for OPC, but they are this year because of just how late into the product cycle OPC is releasing, which is next week. I believe it's next week. Yeah, I think it's next week. So I think Holloway's on that checklist, if I'm not mistaken. Kuzmenko, I'm pretty sure, is as well. Other notes is that the Allure and SP Legends came out. The checklist came out, so they'll be out on the 8th. And then our first Artifacts Rookie Redemptions came out for the autographs. So all pretty exciting stuff. There's some good autos in the, like, the 3rd tier. Like Jonathan Berggren is I think he's like auto 14, and then David Jiricek is 15. So 2 really, really solid players there. All right, here we go. Second half. Space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 2 base. Young Gun Canvas, Soderstrom for the Oats. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. DiPietro for the Canucks on the Young Guns. When are we going to get our Seelofts Young Guns? Probably next year. Chuck for the Flames on the portraits. I'm just going to make sure that I'm not missing anything in these. Nada. All base. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Couple base packs here. Vitek Vanacek, that's not a bad Young Gun for the Capitals. Frederik Andersen for the Leafs. Base pack. Kane for Chicago. For how much longer? No one knows. And hey, Nick Robertson for the Leafs. Again, just go back through. Didn't miss anything, but there are a lot of base packs in Series 1 retail. So not the worst Young Gun crop you could get, but like Robertson's got some good potential. Vanacek's a decent goalie, so you could definitely have done worse from a retail box. And we got the bonus Young Gun. There's NHL players, and like that set had, I would say, a decent amount of people that just aren't in the NHL anymore, so could be worse. Could be worse. All right, Series 2 time. This is Stützle, Kaprizov. I'm still a big Hoglander fan, but he's obviously dropped off a little bit, so Keandre Miller. Romanov. Cousins. I feel like we're going to pull a Cousins Young Gun today, because we always pull them in like the one-off breaks. And when it came to like cases, we'd only pull like one in an entire case. We'd rarely get 2. Almost there. A few more packs to go. Yeah, I was debating between doing two, like all 2020, 21, but I know some teams are a little bit, like some of the weaker teams in this year are a little bit stronger in 21, 22. Anaheim being one of them. Boston being another that's at least got a couple like extra young guns. Well, they've got Swayman really. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 base pack. Award winners of the Lightning and Ekman Larson for the Yotes on the Green Dazzlers. Canvas of Kemper for the Yotes. Jordan Gross for the Yotes. Well, apparently the Coyotes are the team to have for quantity so far. Broberg for the Oilers. Laugh for the Rangers on the OPG rookie. Now their Green Dazzlers coming up here. Marshman for the Panthers and Broberg for the Oilers. Sharon Govich for the Devils. Man, he dropped off a little bit this year. The entire team popped off, but he was not one of them. Tavares for the Leafs. Sen for the Devils. Harley for the Stars. Höglander for the Canucks. Again, I'm a big Höglander believer, so I would hold on to that. Hey, Dilsey, not much. How's it going? I'm definitely looking forward to obviously open up the cup. It has been... When was the last time we opened up a tin of it? I think probably at the November 2020. Was that 2020? No, it would have to have been 2021. Or was that March? Maybe it was March. I forget what show it was. Maybe it was the March one or something. The Western Canada Sports Collector thing. Because, yeah, it couldn't have been November 2020 because that's when my gallbladder went. So it probably was that March then. Or the following year, but... It's been a long time. All right, here we go. Brome for the Red Wings with Kubalik for Chicago. I forgot about all the Green Dazzlers. Bellows for the Islanders on the jersey. Nice. That'll be good. Berdine for the Jets. Well, that's why you just add in the retail, because sometimes you get a Tim Stützle Young Gun canvas. That's why you just add the retail into this break, you know? Sometimes you get some nice cards. A little bit of a, like, not the sharpest corners, but hey, it's nice. We'll stand that. I mean, instead of saying the Canucks, you can literally just say you're going to go watch the Bruins, but Legacy for the Oilers. Laugh for the Rangers on the portraits, and you'll levy for the Canucks on the Dazzlers. Those Green Dazzlers look really nice with the Canucks uniforms. Just too bad about the player. McNiven for the Habs. Kurashev for Chicago. Darren Radish for the Rangers. Pavelski for the Stars. Mikola for the Blues on the blue rookie. And Nigel for the Sharks. That's a pretty solid box of retail. Yeah, the Canucks are a fun team to watch. And by fun, I mean every game is entertaining because you know something crazy is going to happen and you don't know quite what it is outside of either them sabotaging their draft lottery odds or just completely blowing up. So at least we have Pedersen. This had a sticker on it. Retail boxes never had stickers on them. But yeah, it's been it's good to see the Canucks kind of talk about selling a little bit. I am definitely fully expecting them to claim Kapanen tomorrow. Honestly, if I wake up and Kapanen's not claimed, I will be shocked. I will also be kind of happy. Because, like, the team does not need more wingers, but let's be real here. We know who's traded for Kapanen multiple times. So I'm not cursing, I'm just saying it. If I wake up tomorrow and Kapanen is claimed by the Canucks, we'll know that Jim Rutherford had access to his phone. And if I wake up tomorrow and he is not claimed by the Canucks, we know that they intentionally sabotage his phone in the fax machines. Oh. Like, I can totally see a world where they panic trade Besser to claim Kapanen. And not panic trade, but like aggressively trade him. But I can also see a point where they're just like, no, we're not doing this anymore. He's played enough. So Ruotsalainen for the Sabres. Hundo PF Seth Jones for Columbus. Dazzlers Tim Stützle for the Senators. Rene for the Predators on the canvas. And a reminder, if you do get shut out in this break, Sorokin for the Islanders, you will get an overtime pack headed your way. Matthews for the Leafs. Atkinson for the Blue Jackets. Joey Keane for the Hurricanes on the Young Guns. Tolvanen for the Predators on the rookie retrospective. I think that's a base pack. Yep, base pack. Trangelo for Vegas. And Marner for the Leafs. There we go. I will say the amount of people that were just like thinking that Nashville got an extreme discount, or not Nashville. Why did I say Nashville? I think it's because I pulled the Rene and just was thinking about that. There's Kapanen on the back. He heard us. The Orlov trade is something, the like kind of like conversation around that was very interesting, and a lot of people being like, that's all they paid for him? And it's like, he's an average defenseman. I like Hathaway as a good bottom six forward, but like Washington wasn't re-signing either of them, and they got essentially the same amount of draft capital that was used to acquire Devontae's and Pavel Buchnevich for players who won't be playing games for them in, what, less than 30 games. So I think that's one thing that a lot of people get wrong with trade analyzing, and just like the analysis of trades in general, is that the team acquiring the draft picks, like, you don't have to use them. You can trade them to get players back. And that's a smart thing to do because it's unlikely that a lot of draft picks will turn into NHL players. And like a lot of people tend to overvalue specific draft picks, but like you can turn them into players because they're essentially the closest thing to cash that we have. Spencer Knight on the honor roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 6, 7. Michael Hauser, upside down, standing on his head for the Sabres. Red Dazzlers of Mr. Rasmus Dahlin. He has refound his game, and I am excited. Mark Michaelis for the Canucks on the Young Guns. As someone who owns way too many Rasmus Dahlin Young Guns for their own good, Sharon Govich on the debut dates for the Devils. A little bit worried there for a while. Scheifele for the Jets on the honor roll. Shen for the Blues on the canvas. Why is nobody taking Cole Lind for the Canucks? UC Saros on the Red Dazzlers for the Predators. Tarmo Rainanen for the Rangers. And Nikita Kucherov for the Bolts. Not the best Young Guns in that box, eh? We got what? Rainanen, Lynn, Michaelis, Hauser, Joey Keane, and Ruotsalainen. Let me throw up. I always forget. I need to start writing down Twitch names with people, and that'd be easier. I'll throw up a team viewer here. But you made it just in time for the cup. The plastic wrap on this has seen better days, but that's okay. It's what's on the inside that counts. Manifesting a Cider and McTavish Young Guns in this box. There we go. All right, here we go. Now I'll be curious to see how trade deadline actually ends up. I'll be curious to see where Vancouver finishes up to end the year too, because like they be losing a lot of games. Pettersson though. The good news is that you're not shut out because the Coyotes went like absolutely crazy in Series 1 retail. In Series 2 retail in the start. So, but yeah. The one thing, I don't know, I don't think they have a ton of old school Jet stuff. But there might be some. There might be a Solani auto, but I'm not sure. Because I don't think there's Howard Chuck. Oh no, there's Howard Chuck updates. But I think I can't remember off the top of my head. They're one of those sneaky teams in products. So like for example, in the upcoming SP Signature Edition Legends, I think I got the name right. I don't know. It's a long name. It's pretty much like all old Jets, so it's Coyotes players. Gets left for the Ducks. The breaks that we do for those are probably gonna be like 2018 if I'd have to guess. So Zibanejad for the Rangers. Dallas as well. Dallas is really good in the cup. Studenich for the Devils. Michael Hauser for the Sabres. The Stars are really good. Dorofeev for Vegas. Simone Benoit for the Ducks. I'm just going to go through because the base was kind of sticky. Don't think I'm missing anything, but yeah. Even the Lightning don't have a ton of quantity in the product either. They're okay, but they're not great. Oak Postal for the Sabres. The Canucks are actually like half decent as well in that regard. Red Dazzlers. Taylor Hall for the Bruins. Sillinger, there we go. Having a bit of a down year, but I mean, who on Columbus isn't outside of like Corpusalo? Lundqvist for the Rangers. Blue Dazzlers of Landeskog for the Avs. Jeannot for the Predators. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. It was Line A Draisaitl dual signature patches, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's definitely been a long time. I'm just gonna turn my mic down a little bit. I noticed that I'm peaking a little bit, so if it's really staticky, by the way, let me know, because I'm just trying to adjust the audio levels, or if it sounds weird. Actually, I'm gonna throw on a headset just to make sure we're all good. Sorry, 1 second. I can't be like, I can't listen to myself talk, but I do like to just hear every once in a while, make sure the audio is good, and it is okay. Perfect. It is okay. I just wanted to make sure, because a little bit paranoid about it, but I just see my mic like every once in a while enter the red zone on the on OBS. So I'm just like, uh-oh, that's not good. Now that headset, I've had that headset for at least a decade now. Just thinking about it. It's been with me for a while. Dubois for the Jets. For a little bit sticky. McTavish? Well, we got a McTavish. Is this Veggie? Yep, Veg Melka for the Yotes. I mean, hey, he's been doing pretty good. So, we only had one young gun in the first half. Really? Parisi for the Islanders. Kachuk for the Lightning. So we should have a lot of young guns here then. Suter for the Stars. God, it's upside down every which way. Verhaeghe for the Panthers. Heiskanen for the Stars on the Red Dazzlers. Radish for the Bolts. Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. Phillips for the Flames. Prosvedov for the Yotes, and that finishes things off. Let me just double check. Is Cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cylinder would be 6. So we got everything that we were supposed to get. Perfect. All right. Well, it's the main show time. Oh. All right. Again, you picked tin number 3. The update, I think it's 7-0, but I'm not sure. But also 2-9 on here. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Let's just go from the bottom here. It was 7-0. I am vindicated. All right. How sticky is the sticker? Not too bad. Trying to keep the box somewhat intact. There we go. And 7-0 matches up. Slide the tin out. Give ourselves a cool little backdrop there. Might as well. All right, Stutzla, I hope you're not the hit of the break. I mean, I guess the Stutzla in here would be. We haven't pulled a rookie patch auto out of 99 before, so here we go. Here's your typical the cut packaging. Actually, I guess if we're throwing that back there, we might as well throw this back there because aesthetics. Although that's a little bit more blindy. All right, here we go. The mini box. I don't know, there's just something about getting into a tin of the cup is like, is just complicated. I think getting the tin shipped will be a little too complicated to ship for just the break stuff. So here we go. It seems kind of small. Where's a decoy? Where's a decoy? All right. There we go. Again, empty. It's back in. Move this back in. Thinner boxes look cooler this year. All right. Should we go top to bottom or should we leaf through and see which card's going to be the best hit? I think we should end on the best hit. So let me just take a quick peek here. I guess we end. I guess we'll go two off the. We'll go two off the back. All right, here we go. Starting things off, we have a Connor McMichael patch to 49 for the Washington Capitals. Washington Capitals on the McMichael. Who had Washington? Lawrence. And 10 of 49. Not bad. We have a rookie class of Sorokin for the Islanders, number 31 of 249. This is definitely printed in Italy. I can tell by the serial numbers. Yeah, very clean. Very, very clean. Reminds me of Dominion, honestly. So Sorokin for the Islanders. Next up is our base. Everyone's favorite player, Brad Marchand. To 249. Rookie patch auto. One of the better out of 249s. Josh Norris, numbered 15 of 249. Nice 3-color patch auto. On card auto at that. So I think I'm going to go to this next. Arthur Kaliev on the signature materials. 3-color patch auto for the Kings to 99. And then, like, the Norris is nice. The Kaliev, like, honestly, like, one of the bigger rookies kind of fizzled out a little bit, but a nice Saku Koivu autograph to 99 for the Habs to finish things off. That's a pretty clean looking card, and he doesn't have a ton of autos. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, that's like probably a 5 for the tin. You got a good rookie patch auto. Koivu auto's not horrible. Like, it's pretty nice. A guy who doesn't sign a lot. I think the Norse is definitely the best hit. Ottawa crushed this break, but definitely I would say a weaker tin. No, not super strong. So let me get the top card sleeved up here. And then I don't know what to call it. What would you call the hit of the break out of those three? Probably the Norris. It's probably the Norris. Just value-wise, rookie patch auto is supreme. The Sorokin's kind of nice. Would trade the Jets for the Senators. I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure everyone would trade for the Senators now. All right. So quick little recap. I guess from notables from Series 1, Series 2 is the Cylinder Young Gun and the Stutzla Young Gun Canvas. From the Cup are kind of two base cards were the Sorokin Rookie Class and Marchand base, both the 249. Nothing made like Sorokin's not bad. Marchand has his fans, so McMichael on the patch isn't bad. Again, not the best name, not the worst. We're gonna put the Kaliev in third. So nice, like it's a nice rookie patch auto. Like it's signature material. It's not quite true rookie patch, but it's a very clean, nice looking card. So no real complaints there from that. Second is the Koivu Enshrinements. This is a really nice, like visually speaking, a really nice card. He doesn't sign a lot, or like he hasn't had a lot in the past. So I like that aspect of it. Again, pretty fan favorite type player, but hit of the break's got to be one of the best out of 249 rookie patch autos. And Josh Norris, if he can stay healthy, he's going to be a good NHLer. I think that's got to be the hit of the break. So that is group break number 353. Again, there's spots left in the half case from the same case as this. So here we go. Yeah, if you want to get in on that break, you can check in the link in the description below if it's not full yet.